Hello Facebook friends, Paul Arakelyan. I'm doing another FYI program. I think that this has brought tremendous value as many people have called the office and they've asked questions. They had policies that they wanted to review. They read their policies. I'm really excited about the fact that you guys are actually taking out policies and reading them. Those are your contracts, and those are contracts that provide protection and wealth and security to your family. So how important is it for you to read it and take it out and do some sort of research on it? Very important. So because I feel that those FYIs are very important, I'm doing another one right now. And this FYI is about a client that came in here today, and she had a term insurance policy that had expired. So basically, or actually next year, or July of next year, it will expire. And so she came to me and she said, here's my policy. And I reviewed the policy and read into the contract. And we looked at the numbers that were showing inside her policy. So she said, I also received a letter telling me that my payments, will be close to about $700 and some dollars. Right now, what she's paying is $57 a month. So she said, why is this? Why would my payments go from $57 to $700 and some odd dollars a month? And my answer to her was, let's read into your policy and see what it says. And sure enough, we read the policy. It was a 20-year term. She was told it was a 30-year term, but it was not. So the payments were only guaranteed for 20 years. After reading the policy and showing to her that on a certain page inside her policy, I don't have her policy here, I couldn't have even showed you her policy, but I don't have her policy here, she already took it with her, but I showed her inside her policy on a page that read page 3A that showed scheduled premiums, scheduled payments, and guaranteed maximum payments. And on the guaranteed maximum premiums, it showed that after year 20, her payments will be $700 and some odd dollars a month. For the first 20 years, it showed that it's guaranteed for the $57 a month payment. And then it showed that it's going up significantly. So I asked her, this is an Armenian lady, I asked her, I said, why didn't you read this stuff? And she said, well, it was my relative that had gotten into this business. She was recruited into a business. And she wrote us this policy. She came to our house. She said it's only $57 a month. And it was $200,000 of life insurance. She said that, this thing is just a life insurance. That's all I knew, that I have $200,000 worth of life insurance. Now, guess what? She is not anymore. When she bought that policy, she was 43 years old. When the policy expires, she will be 63 years old. Okay, 63 years old. So no matter what, right now she's 62. It will expire next year. Regardless, if I try my best to find her a policy for $200,000, there is no way she will be able to get something that's for $57 a month. I could still write her another 20-year term, and it will go until age 83, and she'll be done. But if she lives to age 83, then she has a really huge problem, because guess what? If it's difficult to get a policy at age 63, she does not have the same health as she had when she was 43, for obvious reasons. She will not have nearly as much health at age 83 that she has now, or when she was 43. So, right now she went to talk to her kids and see if they can help her out, because she's not working right now. Because $200,000 of life, and she said, I want to get a permanent life insurance this time. I don't want to get cheated again and get into another term and then have that expire. God knows how long she's going to live. If that expires, then I'm totally done. Then I've wasted 40 years of payments. Not wasted because, she had protection, but basically in her mind, she says, I've thrown away this money. Well, let's say you've thrown away the money. So the money is gone, her insurance is gone, and she'll be left with nothing. The permanent insurance was a lot more expensive right now. It would not have been expensive at age 43 had she been sold the proper thing. And I asked her purposely, I said, ma'am, if you were told that this is the payments, that it will go up to $700 a month when you're retired, and you can't afford, would you have bought this policy? She said, no. She said, if that was okay with me, why would I come see you right now? I would just close my mouth, pay the $700 a month. And I said, how about, do you know that after another 3 years, this thing from $700, it will go up to about $1,100 a month. She said, no. I said, look, read. It says here, so the FYI today is that when your term insurance expires, guys, it becomes a annual renewable term, meaning annual renewable, meaning that at that age, whatever attained age you have, whatever age you've become, they're going to calculate your premiums, your payments based on that age, and every single year it's going to renew. So it's going to be more and more because your age is going to be higher and higher. If you can't afford that stuff, then you're going to lose your life insurance. Who's losing that? She has a boy and a girl. They're not a boy and a girl anymore. They're almost my age. But you know what? They were in their 20s, early 20s, and they still depended on her, to pay for a lot of things and whatever. At that point, she was working, earning income. Guess what? Now she's not earning income, but she says, I don't want my kids to lose this opportunity to have $200,000 life insurance be left to them. I said, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I mean, ask your kids if they can help you out. If they can help you out, financially to pay the payments, maybe they can pay the payments because they will get that tax-free death benefit at the end. So she's going to go talk to them. Number two problem, that was the number one problem, that she can't afford it right now, guys. Number two problem is that even if she can afford it, I don't know if she's insurable right now. She's got some issues. She's not that same 43-year-old lady. She's 63 right now and she's got some health problems. So I don't know if I could do anything for her. We'll try. But you know what? What Ruben's saying here, I bet she wishes she met you 20 years ago. Yes, she wishes she met me 20 years ago. But you know what I told her? I said, being Armenian, how many years have you been watching me on Armenian television? She said, at least 15. I said, I wish you called me 15 years ago, ma'am. Because if you called me 15 years ago, you were 15 years younger. You were 47 years old 15 years ago, okay? 15 years ago, you were 47. So it would have been a lot less. You were a lot healthier when you were 47 than you are now when you are 62 years old. She said, you're absolutely right. I can't say anything about it. So I said, you should not have delayed it this long. But she said, well, I thought I had my insurance and now everything was good and whatever. And so FYI, guys, please take out your policies, read them. If you do not understand the language, give us a call. There is a phone number listed on this program right now that you're watching on my show, on my live. Call that number, set up an appointment, come by our office, bring your paperwork, we'll read it for you. If you are far from us physically, find another agent, go talk to them, but go to a professional agent. Do not go to somebody who just got in the business and does not know what, go to their manager or whatever, but do not go to one of those multi-level companies. Go to a professional company that has a real, practice, not a recruiting firm. Go to somebody who's a professional and have them read it. Or scan the policy, send it to me. I seriously will sit down and read your policy, call you, you hold your policy in your hand, I will get the printouts, I will read those things for you, and I will explain to you exactly what you have. And you'll make a decision as to what you want to do. But do not disregard these things. These things are very, very serious. You guys need to know, this poor lady right now is standing a chance of losing her $200,000 life insurance. So the two kids that she has, a boy and a girl, these guys are going to lose that opportunity of $200,000 of having owned $200,000. And guess what? The $57 a month is $684 a year. 20 years worth of that, $13,000, $14,000 are payments. She's losing that too. Okay? So please pay attention to your policies. If you have them, open them up and read them. And if you don't understand, please do not hesitate to call us and get an appointment to come by, bring your policy, have us review it for you. Can't hurt you. Our reviews cannot absolutely hurt you. Thank you very much for your attention. It sounds urgent because it is urgent, okay? You should Right now, it might not sound too urgent to somebody who doesn't know what they have, but guess what? If you had asked this lady right now, if you were in my office, and if you saw the face, and you seen the urgency in her face, you would have said, okay, I know why Paul is getting so excited about these things and getting so upset at people who are not paying attention to these things and people who are not doing this thing when they have a chance to do it and waiting, carrying it for so long before they do something about it, okay? So with that said, take out your policies, review them. If you don't understand, please bring it to our office. We'll review it. We're local in Glendale, and we'll help you understand what you're paying for. I hope you guys all have great policies and don't need to have any kind of changes made. But please know that you do have good policies and you don't need to make any changes. If you do, the younger, the better. Thank you.